This is the Macon Centerplex, where tonight the Georgia 5A Wrestling Finals will be held as the Collins Hill Eagles go for a sweep of the state championships. And hello again, everybody. Matt Stewart joined by Wrestling Hall of Famer Gordon Pritz. Thanks for joining us. And Gordon, we've got 14 great individual finals tonight. Two other young men are going for 3 state championships tonight. Parker's Collins Hill teammate Thomas Knapp and Ben Fiacco from Harrison.
Two great wrestlers, two great kids. Ben is going on to the college level, as is Mr. Parker. They're going to be wrestling next year at the college level, so they're fine kids to watch. I look forward to those matches.
And these are the 130-pounders. And two of the potentially best matches of the night, save for the end, although we've seen some great ones already. This is Thomas Knapp of Collins Hill. He's in the green. John Queiroz of Wheeler High School in the blue and gold.
Yeah, these guys have had a great tournament. Knapp winning 18-2 in the semifinals, and Queiroz winning 8-2. But they are, I think they're very equally matched here. Knapp is awful tough in close matches. So Queiroz obviously needs to keep it close. But Knapp has been in the finals before. He's used to the spotlight, so to speak, the attention.
Early, we have some medical attention for Queiroz, who's from Brazil. He's a native of South America. Moved to the United States in the 6th grade and didn't even start wrestling until the 8th grade, which is highly unusual, but not totally uncommon. But a lot of these wrestlers that you see here have been wrestling since a much younger age.
Yeah, and he had an older brother who wrestled last year as well, and both of them got started and kind of came along together. But the progress he's made since when I first noticed him his sophomore year has been pretty remarkable.
The interesting thing as we watch Queiroz, interesting thing about Queiroz, John, his father's name is John and his brother's name is Johnny. And so Coach Luke McSorley says he often gets asked, I thought he graduated already, because they get him confused with his older brother. But no, this is indeed John Queiroz.
Well, saves on calling names to dinner, I guess, right, Matt? But,
it does.
John is, he's very aggressive. He goes all out, doesn't back down. Knapp is very solid, very methodical wrestler. He won't be real risky. He overcame 2 knee surgeries last season to win the state championship. Had 1 surgery within about 2 weeks of the state tournament. In deep on a single. He's got Queiroz' leg up. Near the edge, though, he's going to have to work him back center a little bit, which he tries there. Queiroz battles out of it nicely.
And Knapp has won 2 state titles last year, winning at 119. Kind of unfortunate that his story has been overshadowed by that of Tyler Parker, but he's going for his 3rd title here tonight.
Nice duck under. On the edge again. Knapp tries to step over, scrambles to the edge, no score. Wow, that's some action right there.
Lots of action, but no scoring here. 18 seconds left in the 1st period.
The young wrestlers out there watching, that was a great example of not giving anything up. You just see the young guys wrestle sometimes and they concede points long before they should. And Knapp didn't concede anything, even though it looked like Queiroz had him dead to rights. And that's a key flurry of the match right there so far.
Well, the 1st period ends with no score.
Knapp's going to get his choice. He looks like he chooses down. Queiroz on top, goes back to the ankle to stop the first move and then works up. Looks a little claw ride there, trying to break him back down. Knapp trying to work up and get some hand control. Look for the switch coming. Squares up and got his 1 yet, but he's got to get that arm out. Now he should get 1. There
he got it.
And we go to the feet.
So Knapp has a 1-0 lead with 1:30 in the 2nd period.
Queiroz has been a little bit more of the aggressor on the feet so far. A little duck attempt by Knapp. A snap down attempt by Knapp. Straight double shot by Queiroz. Near the edge, out of bounds. No score there.
Queiroz 47-1 this season. Knapp 53-4.
Shot by Knapp, counter by Queiroz. Over under tie. Headlock attempt. And again on the edge, nobody giving in on that one.
46 seconds.
Great edge wrestling on the mat there. Great wrestling on the edge. Referee encouraging some action.
.30 seconds.
Arm drag attempt by Knapp. Queiroz counters it, comes into pushing in, got to watch it throw. And he hits him with two.
What a move
That was
by Queiroz.
You could see the pressure coming in. It wasn't clear to me that Queiroz was going to try it and risk it, but he pulled it off. It was pretty. And with just 20 seconds left, that was a big two for him.
Now Knapp tries to get the escape point.
Queiroz is
10 seconds.
He doesn't want to give him anything here. He'd like to go into that third period with a 1-point lead.
5 seconds. Knapp will not. Will he get it? No.
There again, a great example of not giving anything up. What a
Queiroz.
match.
2-1 lead
What
on a
match.
spectacular move late in the second period.
A short sit attempt. Knapp is tough right in there on that crab ride. He works real tough. He'll work some power halves and some cradles. He is in great condition this year. The knee injuries haven't slowed him down. Last year he was battling conditioning. Queiroz needs to be careful right there. Knapp is dangerous. And Queiroz has got to work to get away, and he hopes to score late if he can. But he can't just sit, or it's going to be either stalemate or a stalling call.
A minute 23. Knapp down a point, trying to win his third state title.
Now, Knapp's got to work too. He's got the legs in. He can't just overpower. He's got to work pitting combinations. A good official realizes that you got to be careful there, Queiroz. That he is tough with the cradle. He's to control the hand.
Off the mat. 59 seconds. Queiroz leading Knapp by a point.
Now Knapp's probably going to work about 15 seconds more on trying to turn him, and then he'll have to turn him loose. Now what Queiroz needs to do is try to work for a reverse and go up 4-1, which would be big for him. And Knapp's going to have to think about cutting him loose here.
44 seconds.
Queiroz has got nothing to lose if he can just keep battling.
Queiroz off the mat.
He's going to have to cut him here. He's going to have to let him loose, but he doesn't want to.
37 seconds. You see Knapp looking over to Cliff Ramos's coach.
He doesn't want to let him go. He feels confident that he can turn him.
You saw him shaking his head. Coach Ramos was saying cut him loose.
Well, it's a gamble either way.
30 seconds.
You got to go with where you feel you're strong, and if your wrestler thinks that's what he needs to be, then you got to trust him. Then
22 seconds.
He can't second guess anybody but himself.
Clock stop, 21 seconds. John Queiroz of Wheeler leading Thomas Knapp 2-1. He lets him go. It's 3-1. 19 seconds.
Here we go. There's a shot. Queiroz got to be careful that he doesn't get in a stalling situation.
Knapp.
He throws him again. My goodness.
Queiroz got the two, and Queiroz with the upset.
Oh my goodness. What a clutch.
Queiroz wins it.
Clutch.
Denying Thomas Knapp a bid at 3 state titles.
What a match.
8-1 the final. Woo. In the final 10 seconds, John Queiroz, the state champion at 130 pounds.
Man, oh man, that was worth the wait.
His family joins him for the celebration.